Hello guys, this is a long time coming video and I'm so excited to finally make it. This is going to be how to import my workbooks from my Etsy so you can get the best use out of them. So here's the thing. I save these workbooks, ignore that. I save these workbooks as a Procreate file. Unfortunately, with the new Procreate update, for some reason, it picks and chooses which devices it's going to work on. They work on my end and they work on majority of people who buy them. And then there's some people who have the newest iPad and say like they're back to basics. They bought the workbook bundle. One workbook, the Procreate file will seamlessly import, and then another one, it will say that the artwork is too big or whatever. That being said, I'm going to show you how you can import both ways. And if you get that error message, what's also included in your purchase, how you can unzip that effectively to import into Procreate. Now, I'm going to be transparent. It is more tedious to do it if you have to unzip it. Unfortunately, it's nothing I can control. I've tried so many methods. I've tried to do these as PDF. I've tried to, there's really right now, there's no way for me to guarantee that the Procreate file will seamlessly work. But if you're watching this, I most likely sent it to you or directed it to you to help with unzipping if you are getting that error message. But in the meantime, I'm also going to send this video to those who just want to know how to import them. So the first of this video, I'm going to show how to download the files, put the files into Procreate from either Dropbox or your files on your iPad. And then towards the end of the video is going to be for you guys who are getting that error message and it's saying that it's too big and you're going to have to unzip. So the first way to import your Procreate files to see if they will work, if you bought my Procreate workbook bundle, you'll be going through the Dropbox app, which I'll show you how to do that as well. But say you just bought the Back to Basics and you saved the files from Etsy to your files on your iPad. So I'm going to show you the different ones. So I have a few because some of these are from when I first made it. So this one ending in zip, this is only what you're going to use if you get the error message on the Procreate file. The Procreate file is what you want to try to import. This is where everything is. This is where you want to try to get to import correctly so you can therefore use it. So it's pretty simple to get into Procreate. You literally go into your files. I'm on my files. You can search files on your home screen on your iPad, pull it up, and I just looked up the name and I'm just going to click it and it's automatically going to import into Procreate. And then it's all there. I think it imported again up here because I was already on one. So see how nice that is? Now, unfortunately, sometimes people who try to import these, there's no rhyme or reason. It's not with older iPads, or I've even seen it happen on brand new iPads. Not sure what it is. It is frustrating on my end as well. But if you get, this is what you're going to do if you get that error message when you're trying to import the Procreate file. Okay, now really quick, I'm going to show you how you can import these workbooks from Dropbox. Now, if you bought my workbook bundle, you're going to go through Dropbox. This is the Dropbox app, and I really recommend that you do get it. It is free, and this is one of the only, not programs, but place that does support, like Procreate files, like Gmail and all that don't support Procreate files. So I love Dropbox. So you're going to go to whatever workbook you're going to want to do. See, there's a zip folder again in the Procreate. You're going to want to try the Procreate. Actually, let's try a different workbook real quick since we just did. Okay, so once we're in the Ruth workbook, I turned my internet off so I'm not getting notifications, but I'm still show you how you unzip it. I mean, how you import it, not unzip it. So once you're in here, you see the Procreate and the zip folder. You're going to click this and you're going to click share. And then you're going to choose export. And then you can see all the apps. You're just going to click Procreate. It's not probably going to import because I don't have internet connection. But once you click it, it'll do the same thing that the files did and will open correctly up. Now, if you get that error message, this next part, I'm going to show you how you can unzip those files. Okay, so technically there is a way. I included instructions how you can technically unzip on your files, but I found that sometimes that doesn't work on all devices for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend you download this free app called iZip. It's right there. It's my favorite app ever. Okay, so if you just bought the singular Procreate workbooks and they're saved to the files on your iPad, once you have that iZip app, once you click this, I'm not going to because my internet's off, it's going to automatically open into iZip. Now let's go over to Dropbox and then I'll walk you through the whole process once it's in iZip, how you're going to save those and then import them into Procreate. So you're going to click share export file, and then you're going to choose iZip, and it's going to export it for you, and it's going to take you straight to that app. So as you can see, all of these, they have it right here, and it's going to ask you, would you like to unzip? You push OK. And then now you see where it says, you're kind of hidden, down here it says all. You're going to want to do that. That will select all of them. You're going to save. Then it's going to give you an option to, well, it automatically saves it to your photo album. So they're there in your camera roll. And then now you're going to go back to Procreate. From here in Procreate, you are going to click photo, and you're just going to start importing them. Make one canvas, and now this is completely optional, so pretend you have all the pages in here, but I'm going to show you how you can save this as a workbook, and I'm going to talk to you why it's important to be drawing on a separate layer. So once you have all, this is an optional step, but this will make it easier for you to reuse this workbook. You're going to make a new layer above each page. That reason, because if I were to take this and write on the same layer as the workbook like this, when I go to erase it, I'm going to be erasing that whole page, and you can already see the page underneath. So that's why we want to make a new layer on top. So when we do, like if we draw and then we mess up and we want to erase it, we're only erasing what's on that layer. Now you can go ahead and add a layer to each one so you don't have to make that additional step. But then you're going to go here, share, and you're just going to share it as a Procreate file and then save it to your files on your iPad. And then you'll have that workbook. Again, I apologize if the Procreate file doesn't work for some of you, but this is the way to unzip and import them. And I'm glad I finally got to sit down and make this video. And I hope this helps you, and happy creating. And I really hope these workbooks help you bring your creativity alive, but not only that, but give you some good lettering exercises to help you on your lettering journey.